Okay, you guys, we got a Glock 20 Gen 4 10mm, and we're going to clear this for the demonstration. And these magazines, we're going to clear these too. Notice that I have a snap cap in this one. Now, what I want to talk about is what I do. What I do that's different than a lot of people, like in competition and stuff like that, is what you'll see is when a person hits the mag release, at the same time they're going for a new magazine, okay? And here's the situation. You hit the mag release, but nothing's happening. But you're already grabbing your mag, and you already have your index finger on the round ready to insert the new magazine, but now you're stuck and you can't get this one out. So now you have to change your grip, okay? And then you have to pull that magazine out. The way I do it is I stay with the gun until I know that it drops free. And I even assist it from here when it drops with my thumb and my index finger, and I do a ripping motion like this, so that if I did have to rip it, even though the chances are I might not have to, but it could happen. So if I did have to rip it and nothing happens, I can rip that magazine out and then go for my new magazine, see? So that's what I'm talking about here. So once again, competition shooters and people like that, what they'll do is as they're hitting the mag release, what they'll do is they'll have the left hand ready with the next magazine, and they're expecting it to come out, but it's not coming out. So once again, they have to adjust and hold the magazine different in their left hand so that they can pull this one out. Okay. My method, what it does is it stays with the magazine to make sure that it drops free. So even if it does drop free, notice that I can get my thumb and my index finger there, and I can still use the speed from pulling a ripping motion so that I can go for my new magazine and insert it, and I'm ready to go. So what this does is this prevents the possibility of being in an adrenaline-filled gunfight where you hit the mag release and nothing's happening, and here you are with the new magazine, okay? And you're trying to adjust that magazine. You're trying to adjust that magazine now because now you have to pull this one out. See? So it makes sense to leave this be for now. Make sure that that drops free. Okay? If it doesn't drop free, then you're going to have to pull it out. If it does drop free, you can assist it right here by just doing a ripping motion anyway so that you can go for the new magazine. So that's the way I like to do it. So, and this is done by the IDF, Israeli tactical shooters and stuff like that have been in actual combat. And the thing about Israel is they do studies on why they fail in combat and their defense forces and stuff like that. They are in more gunfights than we are, and typically what they do is they look at how gunfights fail and how people get killed. And this was one of the things that I thought was interesting on how they said that no matter how new the gun is, or even if it was a new mag release, that sometimes a person would go to hit it, but it would get stuck and it wouldn't come out. And them kind of things do happen, even though people don't see it on the range. These kind of things do happen. So doesn't it make sense if it doesn't come out that we would prevent that from ever happening again? We're right here. And then when you hit the mag release, notice that you got a 1/4 inch there that you wait for. You have your thumb and your index finger, and you do the ripping motion like this, so that if you did have to rip it out now, where it didn't come out, your thumb and your index finger are already trained to rip that magazine out and then go for the new one, okay? Rather than the other way around. So, but anyway, thank you very much for watching.